Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Time now is 5:25 p.m. Eastern. Welcome to Tracy West. So this is Harriet. This is going to be a general sign for the sign of Virgo placements or wherever you may have Virgo at on your chart. So please take what resonate, leave the rest. If it's your first time here, please feel free to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. So, in cross watchers, you are definitely welcome to join us. Keep it classy, as always. Okay, right now the moon is in the sign of Aries, so we're not going to be here too long. All right. Okay, so Virgos, the energy that I am receiving for your reading today, the message is a simple, sometimes you simply just have to know when to step away and pull your energy back, you know when to let things be, know when to quiet your mind, and know when it's not worth, you know, reacting to a situation, when it comes to people, personal thing. Good evening, Brittany. How are you? I know that's right. Shout out to my moderators as they come into the building. So, Virgo, immediately, the first message. Oh, what's up, Trinity? Maz is coming in. So, Virgo, the first message that I'm getting out, starting out your reading with the Swords energy, which is ear, Libra, what is it, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is ear. So when it comes to ear placements, immediately the 3, 5, and 8 of Swords came out. And so when I see this here, uh, 3 of Swords coming in with this here, 5 of Swords coming in with the 8 of Swords. Immediately, what that tells me is that there could be a bit of confusion due to mistrust issues where there was some sort of betrayal and disloyalty, where someone was dishonest and they cheated on another person. And you may be unsure. You could be questioning whether or not you should give this person another chance, or maybe you did give them another chance, but you feel like if you give them an inch, they may take a mile. Or is this person coming back playing mind games? Um, because I see where there was some disagreements. There was due to some sort of argument, some sort of harsh words, due to some sort of powerful manipulation, due to some sort of deception and deceit, where this person definitely came in and sabotaged the situation. And so with the 8 of Swords, feeling as though you got your hands tied in a situation and you feel stuck because you don't know whether to give up and just move on and let the situation go. Because with the 5 of Pentacles, with this here 5 of Pentacles, there could be some doubt and disbelief in yourself where you may have some fears of moving forward alone when it comes to moving to a different place, a different scenery, having to start over. Sorry if you guys heard that. Having to start over, doing it by yourself, feeling as though you don't have any family moral support to really come in and give a hand. This is something that you feel like you're having to carry this burden, like you feel as though you can't talk to somebody, like you really don't have a confident somebody who you could trust, who you could really speak to about a situation. Because for some of you, there could have been a situation where in the past, when you shared things with certain people, those certain people would take what you say to them and sometimes use it against you, or say something to the like, I told you so, I told you this person wasn't no good, you didn't listen, you took them back, I told you this person was doing this and that and you didn't believe me, and now you're going through this chaos. And so I feel like you're trying to avoid that type of situation, where some of you are aware that this person that you got yourselves connected to, you already knew from the front that you really couldn't trust this person, but you kind of took them back anyway, hoping that they were different, that they was going to change, and maybe because they told you, that they loved you, they learned their lesson or whatever the case may be, so you decided to open the door and let them come back in for some of you, not all of you. But now you feel as though you just want to be happy. You want peace and prosperity and health and wealth and abundance. You want all those things. And some of you are questioning, saying to yourselves, how come this person simply can't just do right and give me what it is I want or I deserve? And so now I'm just fed up and I'm tired of going through this and I just can't take it. I'm ready to cut cords or whatever and walk away. And then we have a situation where the high priestess is here with the hermit card. And so in this situation here where the high priestess shows with the hermit card, which this is definitely you, Virgo, the hermit card, is like you're dealing with the seven of cups in the moon card here. And so it's when it comes to this here seven of cups and this moon card, that energy is given feeling indecisive about a situation, again unsure, because you could be puzzled or kind of hung up on the outside, you know what I'm saying, looking at the things on the outside, looking at the outer appearance. And spirit is telling you that you need to go deep within. You need to go a little bit deeper. You need to really do your research. You need to really choose wisely. You need to go within and take a moment to really seriously reflect on a situation, because there's some things here that where somebody's not really being 100% honest or telling the truth. And it's like you're needing to use discernment with this situation here when it comes to using wisdom and intellect in a situation, paying attention to the red flag, when it comes to the high priest, is something that you're not seeing when it comes to appearances, when it comes to somebody wearing a false mask, when it comes to being in denial about a situation. You're needing to go much deeper. You know what I mean? When it comes to really um, gaining a fuller, better perspective on this, gaining some sort of handle on the situation, because it has gone on for too long, too far, too long. And so now the time has come to nip the situation in the button for some of you. And so when it comes to moving forward with this here two of wands, three of wands, nine of wands energy, two of wands coming in with the three of wands, you're saying, okay, I'm ready for something new. I'm ready to put forth the effort or energy into taking the risk to trying something new, waiting for your ships to come in with someone you could be thinking about, again, a change of scenery, a change of place, starting over. Whether this is traveling long distance, traveling overseas, whatever the case may be, when it comes to just moving forward, some of you could be a little bit hesitant. Look up with the nine of wands. Some of you could be feeling stressed and overwhelmed, feeling as though you're dealing with this heavy burden, especially when it comes to unevenly yoked situation that's unbalanced and unstable. I'm feeling the Two of Pentacles in the reverse coming in here with the Nine of Wands. It's like you're still standing, but you're feeling as though you're fighting a dead battle, a dead end. You know what I'm saying? Like you bumping your head and you keep knocking your head to a dead end situation, and you're not really gaining the clarity or understanding that's needed or guided or something. Something is being misdirected or mishandled, but you're not getting what it is you're seeking. And you're feeling as though you're sitting here and you're putting all your apples into one basket and you're working hard to try to prove yourself, but you're not really getting, gaining what it is you need to gain in a situation. Maybe there's a lack of coins, you feel as though you deserve more, you're worth more, you're learning your values now for the first time and your worth, and you don't feel as though you are receiving that worth in return for your hard work or for your effort or for your actions or for anything. When it comes to you putting forth the work, it's like you're getting breadcrumbs all the way around when it comes to family, friends, co-workers, lovers, partners, spouses, whatever the case may be. And so you're coming in with the Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. So with the Four of Pentacles, it's like, okay, when it comes to you having to manage your resources wisely, when it comes to having to think about how you spend or where you put your time and energy at, when it comes to financial struggles, when reality shows up, because all of us are going through this here, inflation. um what do I hold on to? What do I let go of? Where there's a need to make more room in order to have this new beginning, but you're needing to assert yourself when it comes to the Knight of Swords energy. Because although you could be feeling driven with ambition, you need to think first, because you want to make sure you don't make no mistakes. So you want to make sure that when it comes to this situation moving forward, that you dot your I's and you cross your T's, and that this doesn't turn into a situation of an act of impulse, that you don't make the wrong decisions. Because with the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, you are paying close attention to your harvest when it comes to that Seven of Pentacles. And it could seem as though it's taking this plant forever to grow, even though you are taking your time and you are watering this plant and you are feeding this plant and you're giving the plant the nutrition that it needs to have. So with the Eight of Pentacles, you're definitely putting forth the hard work when it comes to your stability and your security, when it comes to you working on what it is you need to work on in order for you to overcome this here chariot, these obstacles, wanting to be on the right path, or unsure, are you headed in the right direction? So with the Chariot and the Queen of Swords, the time has come for you to set boundaries, or don't be afraid to set boundaries when it comes to moving forward. Okay, so let's see what else wants to come out. And if the reading resonate, please feel free to give it a thumbs up, you guys. Please give it, hit that thumbs button, hit that like button, please, as you come in. Hit that like button. If you're new here, subscribe. Feel free to get in the comment section, but keep it classy and respectful. If it does resonate, feel free to leave me a comment. Let me know if you feel like this reading is definitely related to what you may be going through, whether it's you or a person, a place, a thing, a family member or relative. Again, give it a thumbs up. Let's see what else wants to come out from my Virgos. Let's see. You said it's Friday, Junior. Let's see what else wants to come out from my Virgos. Yeah, we're coming up on this here. Yeah, tomorrow is Friday. Today's Thursday. Sometimes, Virgo, we just have to pull our energy back, and Don't allow people to try to get a reaction from us. It's okay to walk away and put things on pause, and just take a day, take a moment. It's okay to have a me day, you know, because I feel like some of you are getting into disagreements with somebody. Reason being because someone is feeling as though you are always putting yourself first, where you're always using the I instead of saying we. Somebody feels like it's like I'm doing all the work. I'm carrying the burden. This is falling on, even though it's us, a we, our, is more so a me, and somebody is feeling as though somebody's not doing their part, and somebody's ready to kind of give up and stop fighting because somebody feels as though they're not putting in enough effort into the situation. You know, it's like when it comes to baking a cake or baking a pie from scratch. Having to make sure you have all the right ingredients or, pots, pans, or tools, or whatever the case may be. Let's see. I know we've been having some rainy weather. There's supposed to be some rain headed this way again. It's been an off and on. So let's see, Virgos. What else wants to come out? The hangman. Yeah, again, when it comes to having to make some sort of a sacrifice, when it comes to having a hard time letting go of a situation, it's like wanting change, waiting for change. The King of Cups. So somebody is definitely emotionally in their feelings. That water, because water did show up in your reading. So water is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So you could be dealing with a water sign, or somebody can have strong water placements. It's like you're trying to manifest. You're wanting to manifest, but you keep getting hit with these towers. It's like it's like every time you feel like you're moving three steps forward, something is pulling you 5 steps backwards. And the world card is here with the death card. That's crazy. So when it comes to going through this here spiritual rebirth with this here painful ending, something is definitely coming to a full speed, coming to an ending. It's like closing out one cycle, making room for a new one. Yeah, where choice might end up coming into play when it comes to changing careers. It's like you could be at one career already that you've been holding on to steady for quite some time, but then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you gain this new opportunity, this new offer is getting ready to come on the table, and now you're asking yourself, um, do I take it or leave it? The new offer may offer, a few more dollars or more incentive, the benefits. Also may consist of traveling. Some of you may have kids, some of you may not have kids. You have to look at the whole bowl all the way around. It's like, what kind of responsibilities do I have here if I just decide to take this job? If you have kids or you have pets, who's going to help you watch the kids or the pets while you go to work and take this job? Or do I have enough income or stability to help pay for sitting fee or whatever the case may be? Some of you are definitely seeking some sort of mental clarity and truth when it comes to this here King of Swords, needing to definitely face the facts. Because, like I said, with the Ten of Wands, carrying this burden, where the time has come to release the burden. Good evening, Arlene. How are you? Welcome to the chats, Arlene. Yeah, because you're focused on wealth and abundance with the King of Pentacles. When it comes to climbing that ladder of wealth, when it comes to wanting to better yourself, when it comes to wanting to build, you're seeking something long term. And again, it can have to do with, in this situation here, like I said, a job that you've already worked for quite some time, but now here's a new offer coming on the table. And it's like, do you walk away from this job that you already have, that you've been at for some time, to take on this new status? And then how long is this new status going to uphold? Like I said, everybody, as you come in, please hit that thumbs button, hit that like button. As you come in, hit the like button, please, and subscribe if it's your first time here and you're sitting back and you're watching. And if you're a new subscriber, we appreciate it. Feel free to share the channel and invite other Virgos here as well. Yeah, the Nine of Swords, it could be some sort of anxiety and stress. Something other can be really bothering you. You definitely need to protect yourself at this time. You're needing to learn ways of how to protect yourself, protect your energy, protect your aura, to keep from others trying to spiritually attack you and send certain things your way. Look, some kids outside playing, so if y'all hear the kids outside, I apologize. Mm. I'm also getting ready to start my brand new blog on my other YouTube channel. I just been waiting for the weather to kind of clear up. So I'm actually going to be doing some outside videos because I'm getting ready to start this whole new spiritual journey. So feel free to follow me on that journey. I'm going to be opening myself up and taking you guys around, letting y'all see some things. So I'm just waiting for the weather to clear up. I'm waiting for a nice day when I can do that. Yeah, Burger, with the Justice card that just came out, when it comes to weighing the scales, the pros and the cons, just like I said, I feel like, yeah, you're ready for change. You're tired of dealing with this. You're ready for somebody to step up and give accountability for their actions. Somebody's not being responsible. You could be viewing somebody as a stalemate. The situation has become stagnated, where this person can be bored or content, feeling dissatisfied about a situation. Somebody is ready to throw in the towel here. And somebody can also be worried about what other people are going to say if you walk away, if this situation ends and separate and go into separation where you go into your corner, this person going to their corner. Some of you could be worried about what somebody's going to say or think if you break up with this person, or give into the situation because you feel as though you're surrounded by jealousy and you have people who've been wanting to break you up, you and this person up for quite some time. When now, if you decide to give the situation space, um, you know, it's like some of you are wanting to work on this because you could feel as though you love this person, but then you're also tired of being looked at as being less than or not having enough or not bringing enough to the table. Something, or it could just be that somebody's just stressed out or overwhelmed with work and they could be taking their problems out on you. The Queen of Pentacles is here again. That's why I said knowing when to, knowing when to kind of take a break and pull yourself away. Queen of Pentacles, that's all about separating yourself from things that no longer serve you. When it comes to trying to focus on, yourself and Mother Nature, just need to take some time to breathe. It's okay. And yeah, with the Fool card, you're ready to take a leap of faith. You could be feeling a bit hesitant about this leap. Like if I leap, if am I gonna fall flat on my ass, or am I gonna bounce up? Where is this leap going to carry me? Is it gonna carry me ahead where I can raise up? Or is this gonna be a sinking hole that if I fall I don't see the hole on the bottom? You know what I'm saying? So some of y'all could be really thinking when it comes to taking this new uh, career status or change of movement, change of direction. Is this something that's really going to benefit you in the long run? Especially if you've been living someplace for quite some time and you feel stable where you are. Some of you could be living someplace where the place where you at has been kind of holding you down where it's affordable and you are able to maintain stability, but you're feeling a void because you're feeling as though something is missing and you are in need of trying to fill that void, that emptiness. You're in search of completion. Some of you are saying, okay, I'm going to go get it. I know what I want. But why does it feel hesitant as if I'm having a problem getting up going after it? Am I hindering myself? What's stopping me? And I feel like some of you, especially for those of you that's connected to somebody that's already in a relationship situation, you could be feeling as though one minute your person is telling you, I support you, I believe in you, I love you, I know you can do it. One minute they act like they're very supportive, go out there and get it, baby, because I know you got what it takes. Just go ahead on, you're good at what you do. I'm proud of you. So it's like one minute your person is bigging you up, and then the next minute, as soon as they're having a bad day, they blaming you. Like, oh my God, I'm just so tired. I'm just stressed that I can't handle this no more. This everything's getting on my mind. I feel like everything is on my back. It's like I'm the breadwinner. I just wish you would help out. Can't you see I'm going through this? I'm going through that. You just don't understand. It's like dealing with somebody who's on their menstruational cycle. You know what I'm saying? Like this person could be going through cramps on their monthly cycle, and when they on their monthly cycle, they could be having toxic mood swings, and they could be flipping, and then, you know, and then on a good day, they cool with you. It's almost like dealing with somebody who's bipolar. They up, they down, they good, they bad. Either way, you're coming in with the Empress energy. When it comes to giving birth to new ideas, you are taking on the Empress. You know who you are. And sometimes it could feel as though it's a struggle when it comes to trying to hold on to this thing and make it work. Some of you are having trust issues because you're wanting to know why is it that one minute this person seems like they cool with you, then the next minute they bitching. And you're starting to wonder, is it somebody else that's trying to get your person's attention? Or is your person interested in somebody else? And somebody doing some flirting behind the scenes. Because somebody could be a bit flirtatious. Or it could be somebody in a job that could be giving your person some attention. It's a different type of attention. No, it's crazy. Like I said, Six of Pentacles. Somebody is feeling breadcrumbs here in a situation. Like being slave driven and out here in the heat. It's like blood, sweat, and tears. And you're not getting nothing but crumbs. So some of you are definitely ready for a change, for sure. Let me see. What else wants to come out? Then I'm gonna shut it down, Virgos. Like I said, give it a thumbs up as you come in. Please hit that like and support the channel. I will come back with another reading for my Virgos, a part two. Okay. Yeah, with the Page of Pentacles, Virgos, you're tapping in. Okay. You're definitely trying to tap into your spiritual room at this time when it comes to trying to listen to what Spirit has to say. You know, some of you can also be dealing with a Taurus or have Taurus placements. Okay. Yeah, you're in need of your Ten of Pentacles. And just like I said, there go the hyphen card. I just spoke on it. So when it comes to seeking answers from a higher source, where there's need to pay close attention to the lessons that's being taught here. Okay, so somebody could be definitely going out seeking answers, getting readings. You know, wanting that, that longevity, that long term commitment, that Ten of Pentacles. But there's a Two of Swords that's like somebody feeling defeated and challenged, feeling stuck. The Emperor and the Empress is here. So when it comes to that leadership, like the Emperor and the Empress, so it's like a power couple. It's like already having what it is you need to make it work on one accord, but there seems to be a challenge of some sort. There seems to be an obstacle of some sort, and you're not sure what it is. But you are, and you're ready for change. You know, you want some justice, you want some peace and calm on a situation. You're tired of arguing, going back and forth. You're tired of the nagging. You're tired of the name calling. You need a break. You can't take it no more. You're tired of feeling less than or having somebody try to belittle you. One minute they're upping you, next minute they're downing you. Okay, Virgs. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, you got the Sun card. You focus on your own peace and happiness. That's what you want. You want to be happy and be abundant. You do. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Feel free to book a reading if need be. Tracy, Loving My Life Tarot, or book me YM. I'll be back with your bonus extended, okay? God bless.